Hello everybody, I'm Fabia Bonizzoniego, I'm the director of La Risonanza, a Milanese group that is now in Cracow, for a nice collaboration with Cracow Singers, a fantastic vocal ensemble from Cracow, this beautiful town. We're here to perform a program which actually is rooted, so to say, into the long tradition of collaboration and tight relations that we have between Italy and Poland. We had between Italy and Poland. And the program of today actually has its starting point exactly from this tight relation that the music of the two countries have together. So the program presents, first of all, some of the most important Polish composers, particularly Painkil, with two, I would say, with one masterpiece, which is this Audite Mortales, and then with part of a Missa. The interesting thing is that although this music is Polish, it's very much under the influence of Italian music. And in this respect, I think it's super interesting to bring it back to life with a mixed ensemble of Italians and of Polish, because I can very well imagine actually the same situation in the 16th century when Painkil was working with Italian musicians, was influenced by their style. So it's very interesting this confrontation in a way between the two different sensibilities maybe of Italians and Polish, and just to mix them together, to blend them together in a nice performance. Next to this Polish music, there's another fantastic piece under the influence of Monteverdi, a Magnificat, which reminds me every time for his creativity, particularly in terms of rhythms, of the Lauda Jerusalem by Monteverdi. In fact, Monteverdi is the source of inspiration of these Polish compositions. Next to that, we play music which is, let's say, complete the program with an image that is very much related to the time we live in, to the time of this, sad to say, but it's like that, of this pandemic. And this, and the idea then that made us build in this program is exactly this. So to have, in fact, consolation from the music, as always the music offers consolation to body and soul. And hence we perform a Bach cantata, which is a funeral cantata, but as always with Bach, the funeral music is not sad at all, because actually Bach, it's totally rooted into the Lutheran tradition. And then death is actually the moment where we achieve paradise. So actually that's the best moment of life somehow, and that's why we perform this cantata known as Actus Tragicus, with nevertheless, if it is Tragicus, even if it is called Tragicus, is very comforting music, and it is super beautiful actually. And the rarest first piece in the program probably is a Charpentier motet, Pestis Mediolanensis, which is actually a motet that refers to the plague that devastated Milan in the Renaissance time, and celebrates this motet the great pity shown by San Carlo Borromeo, St. Charles from Milan, who in the middle of the plague, he was able, in fact, if we read the chronicles, what happened is that he was fostering social, so not social, but distances between the people. He understood that that was the way to stop the plague, or to try, breaking a bit this terrible plague. And at the same time, he offered consolation to all his citizens. And so this motet was written 200 years after the plague for the feast of San Carlo Borromeo, to celebrate his holiness somehow in bringing help and bringing shooting the pain of the town under the plague. So this is all in all, is a program which is very much looking backward of the relation between Italy and Poland, and at the same time looking very much at our history, at nowadays, and invites us to learn, so to say, from the past, and to kind of believe that we will overcome these difficult moments as they were overcame 200 years ago, 400 years ago.